Hanna, a film from 2011 in which a 16-year-old girl who was raised by her father to be the perfect assassin is dispatched on a mission across Europe, tracked by a ruthless intelligence agent and her operatives. It's directed by Joe Wright, seen here thinking to himself, why did I hire this stupid guy in this stupid purple shirt? He is most well known for directing Pride and Prejudice, Atonement, and Anna Karenina. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the same dude who directed a badass film about a genetically modified 16-year-old assassin is mostly known for long-winded period pieces starring Keira Knightley?
That's very interesting.
But of course, as is standard on my channel, let's give a rapid fire shout out to the sound department of Hanna. The supervising sound editor was Chris Scarabosio, who looks like I just told him I forgot my wallet and he has to pay for lunch. He is most known for Phantom Thread and his re-recording talents on such films as Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker and Rogue One. And let's not forget, one of the coolest parts about this movie is the soundtrack composed by the legendary Chemical Brothers. I'm a huge fan of film scores in general, but when the music is meant to be an integral character of the story, that's always a winner in my book. One thing that makes the sound design stand out in Hanna is director Joe Wright's use of extended shots. If you're not familiar with the sound design process in movies, it's basically this. Just about every sound is added in after the movie has been shot. So when you have long tracking shots, you have to account for the fact that so many different sounds are coming in and out of frame, moving from side to side or front to back and everywhere in between. So all of those sounds either have to be recorded by Foley artists or taken from a massive audio library. But another reason why Hanna stands out is due to its use of dynamic shifts in sound. The film starts virtually silent with ever so subtle wind and environmental sounds of a desolate Arctic landscape. But from there, it is a sonic roller coaster going from loud gunshots to desert wind to full-on action-packed set pieces with bombastic music to quiet conversation under a blanket to intense hand-to-hand combat. The movie itself is a thrilling ride to say the least, but it's complemented so well by the insane attention to detail with sound design, especially if you're rocking a completely immersive home theater system with a couple subwoofers. So before I sonically break down one of my favorite scenes of all time, let me go over some highlights that stood out for me while revisiting Hanna. The reverb of these upcoming gunshots make you feel like you're right there with her in the middle of the Arctic. The hand-to-hand combat is in such close quarters that the sounds completely surround you. It really sells the moment. The jolt to your system going from silence as Hanna thinks of her mother to target practice. A nice little subwoofer work out here, going from almost silence to rumbling to a noisy plane flying overhead. Oh hey, you may have noticed something was missing from those examples that I was going over. The audio itself. Wouldn't you think it would actually be great to, hear the audio that I was referring to in those examples? Yeah. Well, truth be told, I actually released this video back in 2021. It's almost been 5 years, which blows my mind. But it has since been unlisted on my channel for various reasons. But one of the reasons that it didn't include the actual audio to those clips I was going over is the fact that YouTube demonetized it and they wouldn't actually allow me to show the version that I wanted to, where I could break down the scene and let it kind of play out as well. So you could actually hear some things, see some things. But of course, since it's just voiceover, and then if the voiceover goes away and I just let the scene play out, that's as if I'm just showing a movie on YouTube. And I got an email saying that there were copyright issues. So I actually did refer to this movie breakdown in my previous video talking about being demonetized. So this is yet another video that I'm going to be putting up on the Hidden Movie Club Substack. For $5 a month, you can have access to breakdowns like this, where I'm actually going over things that I love about cinema, that I love about a particular scene or a movie, etc. Like I said previously, if anything, I'm only trying to promote what these beautiful movies are trying to convey to the world. It's been over a decade since Hanna came out, and yet I bet a lot of people, A, have never seen it at all, B, haven't seen it in a long time and maybe want to revisit it, and C, maybe there's just a new generation of kids who are just starting to get into cinema and get into wanting to watch more movies and classic movies or movies that have come out more than 10 years ago. So if that's you, please consider joining the Hidden Movie Club Substack for $5 a month, where you will have access to some previous content that we have created that YouTube just will not allow, including this breakdown of Hanna. But the only difference is what you had just seen was the watered down version that YouTube allowed. Because originally I uploaded this Hanna breakdown of the sound design and it was 12 minutes long. So then I went back and cut out a lot. So then the second version was like 8 minutes long. So 4 minutes worth of letting the scene play out, actually getting to hear the audio that I'm talking about in those examples. So if you want to see the uncut, uncensored version that is 12 minutes long, please, again, join the Hidden Movie Club Substack. It's in the description. And that is where you'll be able to see the full version that I loved making. And that's exactly it. It's just love letters. So yeah, just real quick, wanted to bring that to your attention and just let you know that this is another movie that I am throwing up on the Hidden Movie Club Substack under that $5 a month tier. You know, as they say, $5 is less than a cup of coffee, and that's per month. It's not per week or per day. So we don't want to make you hesitate to find a reason to join this paid tier in our Substack. So that's why we kept it at $5 a month. And yeah, we will be adding a lot more content that we want to make. So if you enjoy movies, if you enjoy discovering new movies that you may have not seen, please join our Substack for free, because then you'll get our newsletter. We do have a live stream every 2 weeks where we discuss a particular movie. Typically, it's a re-release of a movie that has come out into theaters. Like coming up next week, for example, is Pretty in Pink with its 40th anniversary. It just came out in theaters last week for Valentine's Day, so that makes sense. So yeah, just really trying to plug this new paid subscriber tier to our Substack because, man, I'm really looking forward to making the content that I and the partners I have with Hidden Movie Club, because we just want to make stuff how we want to make it. So please join us. That's all we ask, because we love talking about movies and we want you to enjoy them how we want to present them. All right. This world is crazy as it is already, so it only makes sense to be kind to everyone you come in contact with. Don't just watch TV and movies, experience them, preferably with friends. And of course, physical media for life.